My name is Chandra Bala. I'm an ophthalmologist, which means I have a medical degree, which I obtained from Sydney University. During that degree, went on to do some research. So I ended up with a second degree, which is called the Bachelor of Science Medicine, which I got with Class 1 Honours. I was training at Prince Alfred. I went on to train for ophthalmology, and as part of that training I decided I would do a PhD, and I then trained at in Sydney on the eye program here. I've been in ophthalmology for about 19 years, and I continue to not only work as a specialist. I am involved with the college. I'm an examiner on the physiology board. I am a section editor of the Journal of Clinical and Experimental Ophthalmology. I review for a number of journals, and on the side I do some research as well. LASIK started a couple of decades ago. Surface ablation was available, but the concept of creating a flap and then doing laser was started in Greece in a town called Heraklion on the island of Crete. I did my fellowship there for 6 months, and that's where I learned LASIK and how to perform LASIK. I think everyone knows it is precious as anything. It is the most amazing thing in the human body. I don't think most people realize that 30% of their brain is singularly devoted to the visual processing. That is a whole lot of their brain just for one task. 30%, 70% for the rest. And so the human body is designed and empowers us to see. Sight is the only thing that has expanded the reach of humans. You can taste, but an object has to be touching the tongue. You can touch, but that is only as long as your arm, which is 70, 80 centimeters. But the eyesight is the only thing that allows you to look at a faraway object, gauge its distance, its size, its texture, its hardness, just by looking. And that is a miraculous, truly unbelievably fantastic. Personalized started by Dr. Meads, and I joined it a long time ago. And we have now grown to a multi-center practice. The practice has evolved and grown from strength to strength with the underlying principle that it wants to be at the cutting edge. It wants to be at the forefront of technology, science, and medicine. We are constantly looking at new ideas that are coming. So we are always at most conferences, and we are always working with industry to advance ophthalmology. If you think of it like an arrow going straight into the future, we want to be not only at the pointy end of that arrow, we want to be the first atom at the pointy end of that arrow. And that's what Personalize is about.